Blurb. Said. Gamersledge is playing a Blurb walk-on asterisk.
That area immediately.
Ohayou gozaimashita. Konnichiwa, konbanwa. Watashi no namae Mark desu. Irashaimase.
Or in other words, greetings and salutations, ledgelords, ladies and gentlemen, fluid friends of any persuasion. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to Gamers Ledge. I'm one of your hosts, Mark. Thank you for joining us today. Joining me in the VC, we have the one, the only, the never paralleled, and always horizontal Shank the Noob.
Greetings.
And also joining us is the DDO fiend, Crodad. Hi, Crodad.
Hello.
Jay's not in here yet, is he? That'd be a no. Okay. I was just checking. I can't see the VC at the moment, sadly. So I'm not sure. But I'm guessing that's everybody that's in VC right now. Welcome to Gamers Ledge. I have something, Shank, that you'll be interested in. Hold on.
Is it something that I need to see?
Yes, something you need to see. Hold on one second.
Oh. Well, let me pull up a window with your chat or your stream on it. Because I'm currently in my kitchen. I'm just finishing dinner.
Yes, it is related to that, actually.
Y'all might know what those are.
So does Shank.
Hold on. Well, I'm still not in the broadcast yet, so hold on.
I need like a exclamation point shame that cues the chick from Game of Thrones with the bell. Shame, ding, 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 shame.
If you've ever watched an anime, you've seen these.
Oh, those are Shibiri grapes.
No.
Not grapes.
No.
Tiny painting desk.
These are dango.
Said, what are those eggs?
Sesame balls.
Gamers Ledge.
They are
Tiny painting.
They are
Death
soy
is a
saucy
rock
and
star.
sweet at the
Has
same time,
checked in for the day
and they are phenomenal
and has
dessert.
50 boss points.
I've seen them down in Little Korea, I think, over by the base.
They're really good. But
Yeah.
my favorite are the fried sesame balls with the red bean inside. Oh,
Ah, see, I don't like red bean. I never have.
oh, I love red
I know.
bean. How do
It's
you
like
not
I should.
Red bean?
I should, but I don't like the dessert. That's usually red bean or my brain's not working. They keep them in the ice cream aisle at
Mochi.
mochi. I don't like mochi. Never liked mochi. It's the texture, I think.
Jimmy
Yeah,
Julius
I get that.
said
The consistency
Jimmy
of the
J.
mochi itself
44
on the outside.
wave.
But then again,
is-
this is something that I would think I would not like, but I really do. Because it's basically it's almost like a tofu ball. It doesn't taste like anything by itself. It's the sauce that makes it, but
Yeah.
Sauce that makes Mark, too, so.
give me that sauce.
That's like that spam musubi stuff. I don't like spam, but I love those. Because that sauce is heaven.
Where's that eject button?
Gamers Lid.
said Jimmy
You and Ken.
Julius
Love spam.
is a rock
You and
star,
Ken, man.
has checked in
Lexi-
for the day.
Lexi,
And has
I
54
introduced
boss
Lexi to
points.
Masubi, and she looked at it and she's like, "Did someone make sushi with spam?" I'm like,
Oh,
"Yes,
you don't
that is
like it?
exactly what it is." And she's like, "Why would they destroy sushi like that?" I'm like, "Exactly."
Oh, I agree. I thought that going into it, but they're really good with the sauce.
I mean, put anything else on it. It
Yeah,
doesn't
I
need to
agree.
be
I
spam.
agree with that. It's just the cheap meat
Yeah,
or cheap something.
yeah. That's the thing that.
I
Yeah,
just think it's disgusting that you guys are putting uncooked meat in your mouth.
I fry my spam.
I don't eat spam, so there you go.
Oh, that's the only way I will.
I mean, you obviously haven't ever been to Hawaii, Mark.
Why?
Hawaii and corned beef are two of their primary proteins.
Hawaii and
excuse
He
me,
means spam.
or excuse me, spam and corned beef.
He's right.
are two of Hawaii's primary
Yeah.
proteins.
I know.
When you walk into the supermarket and you go to the spam section in a Hawaiian supermarket,
I know.
It's an aisle.
I
It's
know.
not just a shelf.
But I bought the $8 gallon of milk and liked it.
Bro,
Oh,
I wonder
man.
how much a gallon of milk is there now.
I know it's got to be.
Dude, it's almost $8 a
Jesus.
gallon here.
I know it's got to be like
I know.
$14. That's what I'm saying.
Like,
Yeah,
what,
it's
a
like
carton
12,
of
14
eggs?
bucks in Hawaii.
It's like $6 or $7 for a carton of eggs now.
Yeah.
It's
My wife had me go get a box of Bisquick, and it cost me like $12.
well, it's like there for a while. I've been like, okay, how cheap? Because a lot of times we'll order something and then split it, and I go, okay, but if I'm going to cook, how much is it going to cost me? And it really seems like the cost
Right.
of groceries has
It's
now
gotten so
inverted.
bad.
It's so backwards that it's like I can't afford to cook. It's cheaper to go buy fast food, which is a bad
Almost, but fast food
Bad
now,
time.
man. Whew, some of those combos are steep. McDonald's, jeez.
I just get the
Burgers, that's-
yeah.
oh, onegaishimasu.
It's exactly
But
cheeseburger
yeah, it's
seto
so
onegashimasu.
hard. It's so hard to eat healthily because that stuff, the produce is so expensive.
Well, there's a reason they call it Whole Check
Right.
instead of Whole Foods.
I'd rather go there than Trader Joe's.
No, I love Trader Joe's.
I knew this guy.
I
that
feel
used
like
to
Trader Joe's is
advertise,
more expensive.
I used to know this
No.
guy who would advertise Whole Foods as Whole Foods, quality at a distance.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you, there are certain things I will go to Whole Foods for.
100%, me too.
Like their jumbo shrimp. Like if I'm going to do shrimp cocktail for a party or something like that.
They have good cuts at
Yeah.
Trader Joe's.
You can get Mazithra cheese
Or
there.
at Whole Foods, yeah.
And
Mazithra cheese is the best.
and king crab legs. That's actually like one of the main things that we go there
What
for.
what would you pay it for a pound there? crab
I
legs?
think we've paid 25 a pound.
Eef.
Jesus Christ.
But I mean, it's a pound of freaking king crab legs. So
You
it's,
just made me pucker.
it's not horrible actually, because if you go to a restaurant,
Well, yeah,
you're paying
that's true.
way more than that. It's like $49.95 and you're getting half a pound.
What that means is I just don't eat crab legs.
Yeah, I know. Well, this is also king crab, right? That's not
Right.
not crab legs. King crab legs, which are
Yeah,
the
it's
most
different.
expensive ones. So $25 a pound is not bad.
And you're getting more meat in it.
And it's not like, I mean, if I lived in Alaska where they could pull, king crab off the boats, that'd be different.
Step out onto your
Yeah.
back porch and just pull it out of the ice.
Exactly. But same thing when I lived in Mobile. They had the Dungeness crab was, you could literally bring a cooler during, what the hell do they call it? There's a point during the summer where they all migrate out of the ocean, and literally people will sit on the edges of the streets with coolers and just scoop them up into the coolers and take them home.
That's wild, bro.
And it's nuts because it's like if you've ever seen what was the zombie movie with Brad Pitt? World War Z.
World War Z. Yeah.
Imagine that with crabs. That's kind of what it's like, actually.
Yeah, no, I've heard of that.
They shut
I've heard
down
of
the
that.
streets and everything because otherwise you'll just be running over crabs. So
Oh yeah.
man, I haven't had these since I lived in San Francisco. I have to say, I was really lucky that when we moved here, I tried to find a Japanese supermarket because they were different than every other Asian supermarket.
Mm-hmm.
And I found one. And it just so happened it's the best one in town. And right next to it is probably the greatest gaming store I've ever been in. And it looks like it's a video game store from the outside, but it's actually a board game, RPG and mini store that also
Nice.
has video games and magic cards.
Is it a one-off?
It's a 2-off here in the city, but it is.
Yeah,
it is
there's
just
one here in
local.
Raleigh called Atomic Empire that is fantastic. It's huge. I don't know how they
Best
stay
one
open.
up here is Olympic Card and Comics. They do cards, board games, miniatures, collectible figures. They have a gaming room. Like, oh shit!
Yeah, there's a couple
But yeah,
that have
it's
had.
like a half hour away from me.
There was a couple that have had gaming rooms here, but not many.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's a place in Greensboro called Super G Mart that you can get like basically any kind of Asian food, Latin, Indian, European, and Jamaican. And I love going there, but the place smells horrendous. And when you leave, people know you've been there.
see, I got really spoiled in San Francisco because literally, we lived on a hill, and we were 2 blocks from the bottom. I'm trying to think.
Oh, nice.
Maybe 1 block from the bottom of the hill. And I'm doing it in my head. 2 blocks from the bottom of the hill. And at the bottom of the hill was a Japanese, I want to say convenience store, but it was not like a convenience store chain from Japan. It was that there was a chef in the city from Japan that realized that it's really hard to get Japanese food at different points in the city. So he opened up several of these throughout the city, and you could go in and get Japanese beer. You could get smoked soy sauce and different sakes. You could
Man,
get
I love
curry.
sweet
You
soy
could
sauce.
get the sweet soy sauce. You could get, but like imagine like an entire row of it. It's like
Yeah.
crazy good.
That's
And-
awesome.
And then they also made from scratch to go. My brain has just completely stopped working tonight. Onigiri.
Oh, nice.
And they had like, here's all the different things you can choose to put in it. And so they'd have chashu pork, or they would have tuna, or they would have whatever. And it's like, I would just walk down to the street, you know, down 2 blocks. I'd get like tuna onigiri and ramune, and it would cost me like $7. And then I walk back up to the house, and that would be lunch one day.
That's awesome.
And,
yeah,
you know,
I love that kind of thing.
If I needed curry or rice, I could just run down there and get it and not have to have it shipped out.
Yeah, because you can't just find that normal. You have to go to a place that actually carries it.
Yep.
Yeah, that Super G-Mart has a little Korean cafe in the front, and their kimbap rolls are so good.
Well, so that within 2 blocks of that was an Indian store that did nothing but sold Indian supermarket goods. And within 2 blocks of that was a Korean grocery store. And I'm thinking the other way 2 blocks had a wing place that was run by second generation Korean immigrants. And so they had all kinds. It was called panko and hot sauce, and they had panko wings, and then they had like all kinds of Thai sauces, but also normal sauces on top of that. But they would like add new ones and take some away on a regular basis, so you never were sure what was there unless you checked the website. But we walked to that all the time and get wings, and they also had like a wall of all the hot sauces. Plus 92, so you could find any hot sauce you wanted there. I'm telling you, San Francisco is phenomenal about, if it's someplace that's really good, it will print money and stay there forever. If it is horrible, it will close up within 2 months, just because it's so expensive there. And so I miss having all that stuff within walking distance. I still haven't found
At least you're in Vegas, though, so there's probably a lot more options there. But the East Coast is barren unless you go to a big city. It's
surprising to me how few Indian places there are. There's actually, I've only found like 6.
Interesting.
And we found the best one, and they keep screwing up our orders. So I'm like, I don't want to order from them anymore. They keep sending us like, we've been there multiple times, we've ordered it multiple times, and we order it mild because Lexi can't do spice.
Indian spice is rough.
Yeah, Indian spice is really rough. And they keep sending us like 4s or 5s at the minimum.
Jeez.
And it's like, dude, no one here can eat this.
Yeah. And I want to be able to taste it.
And then I called them after the last time it happened. I said, hey, this happened last time too. Because I put the note on there saying, hey, we keep ordering mild and you guys keep sending us spicy. And they were like, yeah, I told the chef. And that was as far as they took ownership. And the chef said it wasn't spicy.
Oh,
dude,
wow.
All right. I guess I won't be ordering from you anymore. So that's really, I should probably change to just chatting, considering we've been sitting here for 20 minutes not doing anything.
Yeah, let me know when you guys are ready. I'll jump over.
I'm jumping over now. I'm sorry. I was yakking.
So you guys do your thing.
Oh, you're not playing?
I'm eating, sir.
Oh. Well, we can wait for you. I still got more chat in me.
We'll just pretend like you're at the vendor.
Cool, now I'm not playing for the rest of the night.
Oh, come on.
Brodad can take his ball and go home.
Why do I not have a screen?
See? Mess with me, bro. Bad luck every time.
No, I'm pretty sure I have a desktop turned on that shouldn't be turned on. Yeah. Okay.
Is that the desktop nobody talks about?
No, we were doing Sunday stream of tech support, and I'm guessing my video for subscribe to us for YouTube and stuff is still on, because whenever that's on, the whole screen is black. If it didn't get hidden at the end, which is what, yep, that's exactly what it is. There it is. It's happened so often, I know what it is when I see it, which is crazy.
Or maybe it's time to fix it.
Oh, there's nothing to fix. It's because I was copying and pasting it, so I didn't let it finish and hide itself again. So that's why it was still up on the screen.
Oh.
So it's completely my fault, and I fully accept responsibility for that.
How dare you?
100%. So
Responsible. Who does that?
So I filed for unemployment the first day I could in California, which was the first of the year. They said, "Hey, we'll send you stuff in the mail within 2 weeks, letting you know about the status of your application, all that stuff." It took me like, I don't know, 30 minutes to fill out all the information they wanted to even register and file. And so I'm like, okay, hopefully this will be a quick and easy process. So today I get the mail, and they say, this is not your final claim, but here's what we have so far. Company, blank. Amount you made in four quarters, blank. And I'm like, well, that's not right. And it says, your award, 0. Like, no, that's not how that needs to work. And so I'm flipping over saying what to do if you dispute any of the information on the other side. And of course, you have to mail them something.
Yep.
Oh gosh.
Yep. You do.
So they wanted 4 quarters worth of pay stubs. And so I'm like, okay. And I just printed them all off, and I've got them in a 2-day flat rate shipping thing, and I'll just send it tomorrow. I'm like,
I would have sent the receipt too for the shipping and be like, can you cover that as well?
No, it's fine. Whatever. Because I'm not even sure they're going to take it like this, because it's supposed to be a letter, except you want me to have 4 quarters worth of pay stubs in there. So whatever. Anyways, we'll send it tomorrow. See what happens. I'm not real. How can I say this?
Confident?
I'm not real confident in their process right now.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Because at what point did no one look at that and go, all zeros, Why did he even bother applying? Wait, let me check his app. There must be something wrong or something, right? Or there's something wrong with our system. Whatever. Anyways, what am I saying, government? Yay. So anyways, that was part of my day. The other part of my day was supporting some awesome streamers that are online right now. I think Andy's still going, so I want to give him a shout out.
Are we getting ready to raid out?
No. But Andy is a really good friend of the channel. He lives 5 minutes from my house. He's got 6.6 thousand followers.
Wow.
And he is celebrating his 2-year anniversary on Twitch. Talk about somebody doing it right. He's currently got 135 people in chat, but if you don't know him, you should, and head over there and give him a happy 2-year from us. But I'm going to give him a shout out. Andy Havoc 6. Is it underscore? He just changed his name, so I never remember. Nope, no underscore. Just Andy Havoc 666. There we go. So that's him.
Talk about stuff.
And he's just like one of the sweetest human beings you'll ever meet.
That's a cow.
I've been lucky enough to hang out with him quite a bit. We hung out at TwitchCon too. Did some Korean barbecue with a bunch of other folks. It was a really good time. But yeah, met him through Trash Panda, who had been coming to the area and knew him, and then we've been hanging out for a while now, and he's pretty awesome. I'm just telling him he had a power outage the other day when he was supposed to stream. I'm like, dude, if you have a power outage again, I have a whole studio and we have a second computer and monitor and keyboard and all that stuff. Just come over and... Why is my wife calling me? Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, por favor.
Kyoto mate kudasai, por favor.
Cool. I'll just give him a follow and let him know that you recommended him.
Oh, thank you for that. He's super nice, dude. I keep wanting to have him over for one of the pay-per-views when we cook. So hopefully at some point. And there's a wild Nick Howard that appears. What's up, my dude? How was the rest of your Ghost of Tsushima last night? I hope it was fun. Yeah, I mean, I think you outlasted me. I went to bed at like 3, and I think you were still going. Nick Howard is a machine.
Howard. Nick Howard, I knew I was going to follow you as soon as I saw the N7 in your tag, bro.
No, man, I've known Nick for a while. He's an actor out of LA, so he's really close to me, too.
Nacho Ench said.
But yeah.
Even
Hi,
in
Nacho
Yard.
Winch. How the heck are you? Welcome in, friend. Hello there.
Do they work in a movie theater?
Nacho Winch? Hello there. I have never asked Nacho Winch what they do for a living.
Bar?
They are a Dungeons and Dragons online player, and she is very, very nice.
Nick Howard,
But I don't
N7
know.
said General Kenobi.
Oh, well, listen, just for you, Nick. Just for you.
General Kenobi.
Hello there.
General
Nacho
Kenobi.
Ench.
Are you impressed that I have it on demand at my fingertips? On top of the triple Kenobi hello there? That's how we roll. That's how we roll around here. I'm not even a Star Wars fan.
We roll deep in the Star Wars memes.
The memes are life, memes are love. But yes, I'm not even really a Star Wars fan. I know I'm the Star Trek guy out of my group of friends. But, you know, I like the memes, so what are you going to do? Nacho Winch says, I am now a stay-at-home mom. That is awesome,
like
Nacho
both.
Winch.
You can like both. It's all right.
Yeah, no, I like both. It's just, you know, I like Star Trek more because they didn't have an episode 1, 2, or 3.
Well, that is a good point. They did have an original series.
That
If you
original
ever
series
watched the
had some
first-
good stuff.
Have you seen the long director's cut version of the first movie?
Agreed.
Because
memes
Yes.
that
alive.
is the most.
memes alive.
That is a trial in patience.
It is, but you know, the same could be said about Kubrick movies. You know,
That's
like
true.
2001 and stuff. You kind of got to sit there and say, okay, I spent the time. Is there something I like about it? If yes, great. Okay,
Nick
what is
Howard,
it?
N7
If not, no big deal.
said. Boo
Like
good
the director's
voice.
cut of Blade Runner, which
Yeah.
is totally worth it.
I'm, you know, in Blade Runner, what 2029, whatever it was, the newer one. To me, that was an exercise in patience. Because
Oh, see, I didn't mind that one.
it was so slow, and it was okay, but I thought, you know, I am not a huge fan of the original Blade Runner. It's okay.
Oh my gosh!
I don't think it's great. It's okay.
I feel like you just stabbed me in the heart.
I know. Listen, Daniel's the same way. Daniel like lives, breathes, and dies
yeah.
by Blade Runner, and it's like I
Nick
get why
Howard,
people
N7
like it.
Said.
Yeah, oh yeah, no.
Wow, hot takes
And
with GL.
keep in mind, I am not burying anyone who
Lynch.
likes that stuff
Said.
at all. We should
Nacho
all be able to
Ench
like
is a
what we
rock
like
star,
and dislike what
has
we
checked
dislike.
in for the day
I mean, it's
and has 3
it's
boss
like
points.
it's like when I got together with my wife. She lived under a rock
Bookhouse
before I met her,
88
for
said,
real.
I so hope Nick is an anagram of Clint. Nick
Is an anagram of Clint. What? I'm so confused. What are we talking about, Bookhouse? But no, I told my wife, listen, you can dislike whatever food you want, but you have to try it first, right? And if you try it and you don't like it, that is a completely different thing than having
Oh my
never
gosh, that's
tried
like
it.
how I talk to my 9-year-old.
Well, it's true though, right? Because
I know.
a lot of people become entrenched in their thing, and so it's like, you know, if I had never watched any Star Wars stuff, or if I hadn't watched Blade Runner, that would be different than and disliking it somehow. That would be different than what I'm saying is, you know, for me, it's not
I
the
see
right
what you're
fit.
saying.
But
Nick
the funny
Howard,
part is, I
N7
literally didn't watch
said,
Blade Runner until about
That's
3
a
years
solid
ago.
point. I try to get my friends to try new or different foods, and some of them won't do it
That's
even though they've never tried
That's
it.
exactly it, Nick. And she loves Indian food now. She would have never tried Indian food on her own. She loves Indian food now. She's come so far. She does Japanese, she does Indian, she does I'm trying to think, she does Thai, she does I mean, basically, she'll try anything once, and sometimes she'll have
Nick Howard
her
on 7
predisposed,
said,
like
"That's
she
usually
scrunches
how it
up her
goes,
face before she
LUL."
even eats it, and I look at her and she's like, "All right, I'll give it a try." She cracks me up. But yeah, that's usually how it goes. But it's a thing where like you have to watch stuff to figure out if you like it or not. And even though I rag on episode 1, 2, and 3, there were things in there that were likable, just not pod racing.
Bookhouse88 said, Ron's
I'm not going to argue with
actor
you on
brother,
1, 2, and 3.
Jimmy Julius.
There were
said,
if they had
If
made
you watched Blade Runner when I
yeah,
came
I'm
out,
sure that would
I
have been the
think you
case,
would
Jimmy
like
Julius.
it
The
more.
problem was I waited like 30 years to ever see it because it was never really on the docket. And it's one of those things like same thing now. If you watched Weird Science or you watched Short Circuit now,
That's true.
it would be horrible compared to if you watched it as a kid and then we're going back now. Same with the Goonies, actually. No disassemble.
I think the Goonies still holds up.
I mean, it holds up, but it has its issues of just being from the time period. Same with Gremlins and anything else. So it's like I'm sure I would have liked it more back then had I seen it back then. I hate Tom Cruise, but I will tell you that one of the few movies that I absolutely love with him in it is Vanilla
Jimmy
Sky,
Julius
which is
said,
That is a good movie.
no Goonies.
if I had
is
not
always
seen
good.
that when it came out, I think I would still have the same kind of thing with Blade Runner. In that it's obviously newer, so it's going to hold up a little bit better in terms of effects and stuff. But I mean,
Tom Cruise guilty pleasure was The Last Samurai.
That is a great movie.
yeah,
The movie is phenomenal.
it's fine
That,
as long
I
as you
know
can
this is
put
gonna
aside
be a weird mention, but I really liked Far and Away as a kid
I
because
still,
I was into Nicole Kidman when she was young.
as goofy as Tom Cruise is, I still have to respect the enduring honor that Top Gun gets.
I can see that. I haven't seen the second one yet.
I haven't seen it either, but I have heard people just swear up and down it is the greatest sequel.
Yeah, I've
ever.
heard
and
it's really good.
I should say, I do not hate Tom Cruise. I hate no one in reality. There are just like, I will roll my eyes if somebody is like, let's watch a Tom Cruise movie. I'm like, oh,
Homeboy's
God,
just loopy as a loon, bro. Like,
Yeah.
he is
Well,
It's hard to
crazy.
separate that now.
it's
that's true.
him and Nicolas Cage are probably my two
Yes.
most vehemently, like, Nicolas Cage always looks like he got slapped in the face with a fish.
Oh man, but have you seen Mandy? That movie's crazy but awesome.
No, I have not seen that yet. By the way, Fancy Francis is not here at the moment, I don't think, but I do want it to be known that right above my chair, right here, I have his Nicolas Cage in a banana pillow
Shank the Noob
mounted.
is a rock
Nice.
star.
Bro,
I can
I
see that.
Has
commented
checked
on
Peeking
in
that
over
for
your
the
shoulder.
day and
Yeah.
has
I
56
commented
boss
on that the other
points.
day.
I know you
man.
did.
He was like
I know you
sitting
did.
back there with the bedroom eyes.
Yeah.
But you're right, he's very much the Tom Cruise because I love The Rock.
Oh, I love The Rock.
movie
Love,
is so
good
good.
movie.
love The Rock. And it's
Losers
like,
always whine about
Well,
this
yeah, it does
stuff.
have Sean Connery, so that helps.
yeah,
Yeah.
100%. But, I can't, National Treasure, just about
Yeah.
anything else with him. It's like, close your mouth, dude. Face Off, I kind of liked actually also.
I did enjoy the concept of the movie Knowing.
I don't think I've seen that one.
I don't think I know of it.
It's he's a MIT instructor, and a time capsule is unearthed with like a bunch of like little kids' artwork in it from like
Gamers
decades
Ledge.
before.
Said
And
the
one
crowd
of
ad
the
is
pieces
a
of
rock
artwork
star,
is very strange.
has checked
it's
in
just
for
a
the
series.
day,
It's just a
and has
page,
4
top to
boss
bottom, side to
points.
side, filled with numbers, and it somehow ends up in Nicolas Cage's hands, and he realizes that it's a doomsday clock. And when the numbers run out,
Gamers Ledge.
that's what they're
Said
trying to figure out.
Lesip
And it's an
underscore
apocalypse
is a
movie,
rock
but
star. Has
it was pretty
checked in
wild.
for the day and has 21 boss points.
Les, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, my dude? I don't know if I've told you Happy New Year or not, but if not, Happy New Year. I hope 2023 brings you peace, prosperity, and everything you're looking for you and mini OP. I could probably kill the amped up music at this point. We can find some chill hop to do after I sign in here.
Yeah, why doesn't it let you just save your password?
I know, right? Because it's 16 years old.
It was made before password saving was a thing.
Less OP
Oh man,
underscore.
Shank, I wish
said,
you could have been here.
Thank you.
On Friday.
Well, just trying to convince
Dan.
Minnie he should be sleeping
Daniel
LUL.
played this, and he was so salty about playing it
The entire time.
the entire stream. He likes the idea of this game
With Dungeons and Dragons.
and likes Dungeons and Dragons, but he hates this game. He hates the execution of this game's interpretation of it. I'm like, oh, okay.
I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it
Yeah.
does have its appeal.
Yeah,
Um,
like Nicolas Cage
so,
in a banana.
I mean, you split hairs how you like, sir.
But yeah, it's just I get it, and thank you, doing well. Just trying to convince mini OP he should be sleeping. Yes, that is always a challenge. To this day, I still try to convince myself I should be sleeping, and it never happens.
Yep, I'm there too. I think I got 2 hours of sleep last night.
Well, that's a little rough.
Yeah, it was. I could not sleep.
You're gonna be dozing off while we're running quests. Jay asked me earlier, are you guys running island quests again, or are you gonna be doing level 4 and level 5 stuff? I'm like, I really have no idea. It depends on who shows up. So
People getting salty about not running the content they want.
no. I think he was just trying to gauge what character, because he's got like 13 characters so that he can play with different people at different levels.
Jesus.
Yeah. He's been playing since launch day. He's like a lot of the folks I know in STO that were there from day one, like me. Like, I will never stop playing that game, and same for this one until they pull the plug on it. And then they're going to have a lot of people that are salty because they paid lifetime sub.
Yep. Is this a forum to comment on the OGL conundrum?
It is. Give me 1 second. This bug is mean, Siuni. Welcome to the stream, friend. How are you doing? Hello there.
Hello there.
So, I believe... So, let me do the synopsis, and then we can comment on it. Hasbro has a call,
Gamers Ledge.
an earnings
Said,
call with investors.
The underscore
Fancy Francis here.
Is a
I wanted you to
rock
know
star,
this,
has
since you're
checked
here
in
now.
for the day, and has 116 boss points.
Right there. Your Nicolas Cage pillow is mounted behind me on the shelves. Nicolas Cage and a banana pillow. I'm sorry you can't see more of him, but the
underscore
chair
Fancy
is like
Francis.
ridiculously
Hope you're
huge.
pleased with yourself, sir.
Yes, I'm
Now
quite
all of
pleased.
us have to endure that for the rest of the stream.
But yes, basically the short form is Hasbro, which is the parent corporation of Dungeons and Dragons, had an investor call, and they said that Dungeons and Dragons is now a lifestyle brand, and one of the things they wanted to do is monetize play around the table, because generally what happens is the DM will buy all the books and stuff, and then everybody else plays for free. And they wanted to figure out ways to monetize on that. D&D Beyond being a big step in that, because they want to do D&D 1, which is going to be basically 6th edition or 5.5, whatever you want to call it. Whatever, it's a somewhat newer version, and they're going to build the tabletop system in there because they're losing out to other tabletop systems like Roll20 or Fantasy Grounds, et cetera, et cetera. So anyways.
I mean, my thought is they need to stop being so greedy about it.
Well, no, that's fine. If they want to create a competing product that's official and licensed, great. I have no problem with that whatsoever. So then what happened is 20 years ago, D&D was not owned by Hasbro, and they released something called an OGL, which is an open gaming license. That meant that as long as you were not using trademark characters like Drizzt or Dritz, Dritz or Beholders or you know, their most famous monsters or whatever, you could reproduce the rules and you could use that stuff in your creations. There was no permission needed, no royalties needed, none of that stuff. And so that over the last probably 15 years, there's been a real groundswell in creation in D&D because basically it was not cost lucrative for Wizards of the Coast and D&D proper to produce adventures. Adventures are not where they make their money. It's on source books and rules and that type of stuff. So they figured out a way to crowdsource basically the adventures, fill in the gaps where people wanted, all that different types of things. So it's been very, very popular over the last 20 years.
Is a rock star.
What's up, Siuni? Welcome to the stream. Hello, friend.
And has 53.
You're getting close to that keychain, Siuni. Are you going to go for the keychain or are you going to save up for the t-shirt?
Hi.
And hello. So the short form is Wizards of the Coast had a new version of the OGL leaked. By the way, the other important thing is that the first OGL 1.0A
said,
"Hi, Nariko." 1.0A basically said that it is irrevocable and can never be It can never not be used.
TV said,
so,
tough choice.
So the short form is that they released a new one that said that they were going to charge everybody 25%, and they were going to also
while I read and chill before bed,
own an irrevocable sub-license for whatever was published using it.
Said, school starts tomorrow.
Yay, school tomorrow.
I'll be back.
The community went nuts. Everybody's been withdrawing their supports from Wizards of the Coast, which I should say, Wizards of the Coast is, from many reports I've seen, this is not a Wizards of the Coast impetus. This is a Hasbro impetus. And I've seen many people who can't speak out publicly about it, but I've seen sources of stuff saying that privately the company has been against all of this. So anyways,
I have
D&D Beyond. Hold on, let me finish the recap. And then all you. D&D Beyond is their current if you bought the book, you didn't like immediately get to use it on D&D Beyond, but they don't have a tabletop system, but it is a reference tool. They do have a paid service. It's like $6 a month. And there were something along the line of 44,000 cancellations in the last month, which prompted them to release a thing saying, we never interpreted it the way that everybody was saying, and we rolled a 1 on this. And anyways, they're saying there's going to be a new OGL that doesn't have any license like this. But what's interesting is on my Twitter feed, I posted yesterday, there is a lawyer on YouTube that I enjoy very much watching his takes on stuff. And he has a really interesting take on how all these companies don't need the OGL in the first place, in all actuality, from a legal standpoint. So that's kind of interesting. You should go look at that too. But now I am done with the recap. Go ahead, Jimmy.
There was a video that I watched. You were talking about that poorly worded letter that they came out with that said we rolled a 1. And the guy that I watched broke it down line by line, and every single statement they made in there was calculated. Like, they said it specifically the way that they did to like backpedal from bad decisions. And some of the insider like leaks that have come out have been saying that Wizards of the Coast management is like, they always treat the biggest obstacle as their players. They're like, their players stop everything that they want to do. It was almost the antithesis to what you said. And it was just that, yeah.
Bookhouse88
the Wizards
said,
of the Coast
only
is pissed off at the
applies
community, I
if
guess, because the
you
community
make
standing
over
between them and their money,
75K.
ostensibly. And by
Naraka
extension,
Love
Hasbro's decision to
123
release
said,
the
I forgot to tell you that my room is
the
100%
OGL the way
done.
that they did. Like
Naraka
that
Love
all-
123
that is what prompted it.
said,
And
wanna
this
see?
guy, I don't know, this guy threw out a bunch of other stuff that I was just sitting there going, okay. And my my GM explained it to me, and the part that she doesn't like is that, like, the setting that we have been playing in for 5 years now, under this new gaming license that Hasbro wants to implement, they would just have eminent domain over that whole thing.
Yeah, so short
They
form,
would just be able to use it however they wanted.
correct, and that's what people were getting upset about. And I should say that the monetary value is actually not 75K Bookhouse; it's 750K gross,
DS-Mash said,
which is a huge
buddy.
business thing, because that's over gross profits, not net profits. And what the difference is that's $750,000 before costs. And so, plus this also applied to new Kickstarters and everything. It was going to be a nightmare for third-party publishers. And yes, it's all been backtracked, but like, I know I'm not sure where that guy had his sources, but the stuff that link it for me, because the stuff that I've been tracking, most of the I can't speak for anyone personally, but the stuff that I've been tracking showed that sources in WotC management, some of them were against it. I have to think that everybody in D&D was against this, because it's not good for anybody, especially the way it came out.
Absolutely not.
There was another thing today that came out that showed how they wanted to monetize D&D Beyond moving forward for D&D 1. Let me see if I can find it again real quick. It basically said something to the effect that they wanted to charge $30 per player per month, regardless if you were at the table or not.
123
And,
said, I posted the pictures in the general in Discord.
they had mentioned something about AI DMing. And apparently these were confirmed things that were wanting to be implemented into D&D Beyond.
So I'm going to post this in, are you okay if I post this in the stream chat?
Yeah, sure.
So this is the video that I watched regarding Wizards of the Coast official statement and with the OGL situation. Just as a warning, language.
Shank the Noob said, https://www.youtube.com.
I've discovered another weird thing about DDO. It's causing my mouse to drift.
W4.
Yeah, I have that problem sometimes also.
But it's only DDO.
Yeah. My brain has stopped working. What was I saying? Right, the plans for
the AI
for
DM.
yeah.
I'll also post this in your Gamers Ledge Discord.
Beyond. I'm looking for the.
Nautico, your room looks good. I like it. That bed looks comfy.
The AI DMing is a cool concept, but is it ready yet? I'm afraid it would be like,
no. So
you meet the
it's
beholder.
like,
It invites you to sit down and have tea.
Yeah. $30 a month per player. Deauthorized OGL 1.08 homebrew band at base tiers
said,
which
thanks. It
makes
is.
no sense.
Want to join at
for
Shank the
D&D.
Noob?
And stripped down gameplay for AI DMs, which no one's ever talked about AI DMing. And, you know, it makes no sense. Yeah, here's the leak from inside Wizards of the Coast. I'm trying to blow it up so I can see it. Hold on one second. I'm an employee. I'm an
Maybe
employee
when
at
not everybody's
WotC.
watching Nautico. Thank you, though.
I'm an employee at WotC, currently working on D&D Beyond, and with D&D business leaders on the health of the product line. If you want, I can provide proof of this. Apparently, they
Love
did require proof,
123
and it has been confirmed
said,
as somebody.
Okay, sounds good, smiley face.
I'm sending this
Yeah,
message
that-
because I fear the health of a community I love, and I know what the leaders at WotC are looking at. They are briefly delaying rollout of OGL changes due to the backlash. Their decision making is based entirely on the provable impact to their bottom line. Specifically, they are looking at D&D Beyond subscriptions and cancellations as it is the quickest financial data they currently have. They are still hoping the community forgets, moves on, and they can still push this through. I've decided to reach out because in my time at WotC, I've never once heard management refer to customers in a positive manner. Their communication gives me an impression they see customers as obstacles between them and their money. And I shouldn't say, sorry. I've been saying WotC this whole time and meaning Dungeons and Dragons, not WotC. Excuse me. The D&D Beyond team was first told to prepare to support the new OGL changes and online portal when they got back from the holidays, and leadership doesn't take any responsibility for the pain and stress they cause others. Leadership's first communication to the rank and file on the OGL was 30 minutes on 1/11. This was the first time they even tried to communicate their intentions about the OGL to employees, and even in the meeting, they blamed the community for overreacting. I will repeat, the main thing this leadership is looking at is DDB subscription cancellations. Hope your day goes well.
So that entire letter was, I believe, referenced in the video that I posted in chat and in your Discord.
Got it.
He is talking about that, among other things, but the thing he was mostly focusing on was the official statement with the whole roll to one thing.
Yeah.
And that video goes through that entire statement line by line, and he addresses why each thing was written the way it was and why some things felt a little bit cryptic in their statement. So that was my first introduction to the situation.
That last paragraph was written by a salty bigwig. No marketing person.
The one that you just read?
No. The last paragraph of
their
we rolled a one thing.
Yeah.
It basically is like, well, people will say that, they complained and we changed the rules and they won, and then be like, no, we all won. It's like, no, that's not. Wow.
Well, yeah, and he goes into that stuff, and it was a pretty funny video. Actually, I liked how animated he got about all the stuff that was.
Yeah.
Everything was like, please don't put this. We need to change this. And he's like, no, this has to be the last thing that's said.
Going out. This
Trust
is
me,
my
I know how that
legacy.
works.
Yeah, no, I know that's how it works, and it's crazy because it was just like, as a marketing person, somebody who spent years in marketing, that is not the message you want to send at that point to a community that's already pissed off at you. I mean, most of it was okay, just not that end. All right, so where are you?
I am working on Slayer in the combat zone on the Korthos while we wait.
Oh, you're in Korthos. Okay.
I can jump back to the harbor if you want.
No. I can come and join you there because we are roughly the same level.
I'm at 401 and 750.
I currently think I have a Slayer potion. Oh no, I think my Slayer potion wore off.
Your guild buff doesn't give Slayer stuff, does it?
No, sadly.
Oh, that'd be so good.
I'm going to run down here and see if that rare is on the island over here.
Naraka Love 123.
Did I look at your room? I will
Did
look
you
at
look
your
at
room.
my room, Mark?
I will look at your room right now. Oh yeah. Oh, hold on. I'm being attacked.
Zia Smash said, "You'll need an arty."
Absolutely. Come on in, Zir Smash. Hi, Hi there. Is that guy out here? I don't think he is. But...
I don't know. I have not been over far enough.
Okay, I'm just going to go swim out there and check super quick. Because maybe he is. Why can't I target that guy?
The Sawagin have turned this stream into a site for sacrifices to the Devourer.
I don't see him up there, but he may not have spawned in on my screen.
Oh, is he up there? I thought he was behind up here.
Yeah, he's up here.
Oh, okay.
Zia Smash said, Char
If he
named
was here,
Zia
he'd be up there.
Smash, or are you in a public instance?
We should be in a
Yeah, I
public
don't see him.
instance, but I will send you an invite also. Seer Smash. Oh, I'm not the... Can you make me the head so I can...
yeah.
Or maybe I can invite him anyways. I don't remember. Seer Smash. There we go. I thought he was up on this island for some reason.
No, I promise he's up here.
Okay.
Do you have the other two?
No, I have
Oh,
zero.
well, then we might as well go check.
I have 0 on these. That's why.
Oh, this mouse drift.
The Sawagin keep close tabs on the comings and goings of the Korthos village citizens from this overlook.
Also, Zir Smash, if you would like to join us on comms, you're more than welcome to. All I ask is you keep in mind we are family friendly, if you would. But let me pull up the Discord. There it is. I don't know why it went twice, but welcome to streaming. But yes, we're just in the Slayer zone right now.
You'll get credit if I kill the rare, right?
Should be now that we're in a
As long
party.
as you're on the map.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to see if the Mesprit one is spawned. While you're looking up there for the ice spider.
Oh, is that what I'm doing?
The
It's been
Mesprit one is not here.
It's been a hot minute since I have.
We've played this
run around.
map so many times that
Yes.
I have it memorized.
Yes. Do not touch me. Hey, 201 of 400.
We do have an ice spider. There you go.
Yay, 1 of 3.
This broken structure.
And there's a chest if you'd like to touch it.
I do not know where you are.
With some potions in it. Yay, a potion. Thank you, chest. Just what I needed.
Well, keep in mind that this run was made 16 years ago.
Yeah.
Legitimately. And I don't think they've ever touched it since then. I would be very surprised, is how I would put that, if they have touched any of this.
Falls converge into a small body of water.
Oh, are you up the stairs? Is that where you are?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm down. I'm the far. What is this? East Coast. That's where the ice spider guy is.
Oh, you're. What the hell?
I don't know if it's worth even you going down there to get the potion. So if you hug that
I
to the
posed.
right,
Oh my god! I totally.
Yeah, and then hug to the right and go all the way down that ice. No, don't go up.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Survey says, oh, wow. Not only no, but hell no.
Nice.
Hell no. Let me see. At least you got a ring. I got something crappy. Sear Smash, if you come in, let me know. You'll just have to join any VC, and then I can drag you in from there if you do want to chat. If you don't, no problem either.
You're
No
actually in the
pressure.
general channel right now, by the way.
I'm in general? What?
Yep.
How dare. I'm going to drag everybody to the live one, including me. I have forsooth not using the live VC channel. Oh, that reminds me I need to do my daily rolls
Oh, yeah.
because I want to see if I can get my my 100 and get a fiery steed daily dice silver roll.
Ooh, 400 that time. Nice.
500 for me. That's not horrible.
Zia Smash said, "Im in general."
You are in general. I see you in general. Welcome in. Hello there, friend. Hello, hello. For some reason, I am not hearing you if you are talking. It is not lighting up.
Bookhouse88 said, "I think this new Korthos is more like 15 years winking face."
Oh, you have to mute the stream. We're getting the feedback from it. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, well, 15 years, 16 years. Same difference, Bookhouse. I don't think anybody's touched it for a very long time.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear
Yeah.
you just fine.
Awesome.
Welcome in.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, we don't have to stay here if... what level are you, Sear Smash?
4.
4? Okay. So we don't have to stay here. We can go to the docks if you want. Crodad, I was just...
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me.
Now that I don't have a Slayer pot running.
How's that dinner going there, Shank?
Yeah, what'd you have?
It was delicious, and it's gone.
What'd you have?
It was God, what was in them? Oh, stuffed meatloaves and blistered potatoes.
What exactly is in this stuffed meatloaf?
Cheese.
Cheese. Okay.
What kind of cheese? Mozzarella?
Pepper jack.
Oh, even better.
See, there you go.
Like my fiance tried that. She makes a wonderful keto meatloaf, and it'd be even better with it if it was stuffed with cheese.
Mm-hmm. Oh man.
So if your dinner's done, why don't I see a little stubby-legged dwarf running around?
Because I don't answer to you.
Seriously, though, are you going to log on?
Yeah, as soon as I finish talking to my mom in Discord, chill out.
Okay. No, you're fine. I'm just asking. Jeez.
He probably was referring to me.
Someone is sassy tonight.
Why did you not take me to... Oh, by the way, I need to...
have spent far too much time in what you humans refer to as the spice cabinet.
There's never enough time in the spice cabinet. Trust me. Have you ever been to a Penzies?
Gesundheit.
No, okay. So in the Midwest, especially mine was in Michigan, but there are other places. There's a store called Penzies, and it's literally a spice store, and it's like the size of a. Trying to figure out, like the size of an Arby's, let's say, inside, like the whole thing, like kitchen and all. And every time I walk into it, I just think to myself, wars have been fought for this much spice on our planet in history.
Literally, yeah.
And we have it here available to walk in and just buy whatever you want.
He who controls the spice controls the universe.
100%. 100%.
Oh, you with your pretty mounts.
Yeah, well, mine's not.
Sellouts.
I'm probably going to break down and buy the stupid flaming horse.
Sell out.
Yep. So yes, once Sear Smash, we went to the harbor.
I gotcha.
Okay. Just want to make sure I had communicated that and not just left you there. Do you have this quest chain to do, or where are you currently at in quest chains?
Me?
Yes.
I still have this to do.
Okay, good deal. Well, we can do these.
Bookhouse88 said, the first starter area was way worse.
All right. So we got to go up here and talk to Timber. I was like, why is this not showing me that these are complete? And then I realized I just TR'd with this character. So I haven't actually done any of these with this character.
Right, because
Right, because I did it with the alt. All right. Everybody good on Elite? For extra XP? In we go.
You doing this the easy way or the hard way?
I probably only know the hard way.
Yeah, so the easy way is you kill enough kobolds to do your job.
Yeah.
And then you hide the boxes, and if possible, for them to break the box.
Wait, I think you broke up a little bit during that. So you kill all the ones you need to do the job.
And then you hide on top of boxes because it's impossible for them to break the middle box.
If you're on...
so they can't physically break the box once the number is reached?
Right.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that.
So you can't get on the box.
No, he means you had it on some of these other boxes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's where I normally am anyways. Because I'm normally Sentry killing from here.
Has checked in for the day and has 131 boss points.
What's up, Ken? Welcome to the stream. Hello, friend. Would you like to join us on some DDO tonight?
What you can do to get more XP is break all the boxes before you talk to Timber.
Yeah, that's what that's what I'm doing right now. Breaking all the ones back here. Hey, there we go. We're at 10%. We need to get to 15.
I like the part where I'm online, but nobody's invited me yet.
Oh, well, you didn't say you were online because I don't have anybody.
Crowdad was harping on me, so I assumed he was like hyper vigilant about me coming online.
It didn't tell me you came online, so.
What's your name?
You're just sleeping on the job there, Mr.
I was.
Pants.
Is it AHRKHAN?
Kokashi Ken Media
yes, sir.
said, watching Willow.
Well, it's not liking that. What am I doing wrong?
AHR KHANIS.
Oh, that's why. There you go. I didn't hear the IS or say the IS. So
okay, I think everything's been broken.
My heart definitely has.
We are at 15%.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Work figured out, by the way, my old workplace figured out today that I still had the laptop that they gave me and finally asked me if I could send it back. I was curious to see if they ever did. They did. I'm like, yeah, you have a UPS number or something you want me to use so that they can pick it up? He's like, I'll Venmo you. I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Are we waiting on the fourth member before we start?
Jimmy, do you know where we are? Besides hell.
I mean,
so
I thought my laughter would be indicative.
Yeah, so we are we can't leave it, but you know where the guy is that gives the quest at the bottom of the harbor for going into the warehouses?
Hold on. Let me go down there.
If you repeat that chain.
The Baudry Cardamom dude.
Yep. And then you got to go to Tamber Smythe.
Yeah, you'll probably have to re-accept the missions to start them over again or repeat them. And then you go up to the hill, and it's the guy facing down the hill in that little area with the warehouses.
Facing down Tamber Smythe, this dude.
Yep.
Looks like a weasel.
Okay.
And then
are we doing this on Elite?
Yes, you can't change it.
There you are.
There he is.
Beautiful.
Kokoshi Ken
Miss America. Ken, I did watch the first episode of Last of Us. It was very, very good. Perhaps the best adaptation of a video game I've ever seen. In fact, the very first scene that they have in the show, I wish was in the game. Okay. Somebody start the cat.
Look, I'm Evil Knievel. I can jump the box.
Yeah, I can jump the box too.
Okay, I'm starting the quest.
Okay.
Kokoshi Ken Media said,
So you just killed
I
10 and then
downloaded
you
the first
hold
game
off?
after watching it last night.
2.
Naraka Love 123 said, did I tell you the new book series 1 started and love?
No. No, you did not, Nautico. 4. Oh, 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. And now don't do anything else?
Naraka Love 123 said, it's The Cruel Prince. It's a trilogy and has a 2-book path that is set 9 years later.
Able to break it.
This totally feels like cheating, but I love it.
Naraka Love
Are we cheating
123
the GM out of the
said,
experience, man?
I started reading last night, and just
This
in the
is-
first 3 chapters, there's murder,
Alright, I'm
kidnapping,
good with
and
this.
magic.
It looks like
You're
they're
sure?
destroying it.
I sure hope they didn't patch this part.
And nobody told me? Yeah, that'd be bad.
To be fair, we haven't wasted a lot of time.
That is also true.
It has to hold up another 3 minutes. I don't think it's going to make it personally. But I've done this before on Elite, and it holds up, so.
Well, at least it's not on fire.
Yeah,
Right?
yet.
And it can be on fire if the shamans don't show up.
Oh, I see.
Nautico, a book series that I would highly recommend is by Patrick Rothfuss, and it's called The Name of the Wind.
That is a great series.
I just wish he'd friggin' finish it. Man, I went to go check on the 3rd book the other day and saw that there was something out. I thought I had missed the hubbub about the release or whatever. No, it was a side novel.
Naraka
His
Love
guest spots on Critical Role are
123
awesome.
Oh yeah, 100%.
said, read the first one. Didn't like it.
Oh, I'm surprised by that.
2 minutes left.
The Night Angel trilogy is also a really good one.
Naraka Love
Brent Weeks
123
is the author.
said, I'm weird with books.
I'm pretty weird with books myself, Nautico. If something doesn't grab me pretty quickly, I will leave. Mainly because I also have I'm super picky in what I even start.
Those kobolds be weak AF.
One of my favorite trilogies was the Eisenhorn trilogy by Dan Abnett.
I have not heard of that one.
It's a Warhammer 40k series about an Inquisitor.
Nice.
They followed on Eisenhorn during the trilogy took on a protege by the name of Ravenor, and Ravenor has his own trilogy as well. He's a really good character too.
I have not read any other Warhammer books.
1 minute left.
They are, for me, they're hit or miss. Like, I do like the Space Wolf books because they're just so, like, primal. Everything about Space Wolves is ridiculously animalistic. But the Eisenhorn trilogy
Shaw Baby
was just,
Bits
it was really cloak and
Good night,
dagger.
I'm sorry I
and
can't stay long, but I
lots
hope
of,
you have
like,
an amazing
risky,
rest of your stream, less than 3.
No problem,
alliances
Charbaby.
and
Thank you
stuff
very
like
much.
that, so.
I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day as well. Glad I could lurk you most of the day today.
Nautico, you're not just weird with books. It's okay though. Weird as
Has anyone else read the Red Rising series by Pierce Brown? Because it is like one of my favorite series of all time.
Naraka Love 123
It's like sci-fi
said,
sort of.
I'm just
it's,
worried.
It's sci-fi because there's not really a ton of fantasy, but anyways, it is amazing.
That
He's
is
so good.
Hilarious.
He's
This-
fantastic at writing.
This is hilarious.
Yeah, that. Oh man. So if you kill them, do the shamans spawn?
No, not now.
Okay. They're just all trapped.
They're just all trapped.
That is so funny.
Thank you for that pro tip. I wasn't aware that
Yeah,
was a thing.
we've done that quest so many times.
I find it hilarious, and I wanted to mention it specifically because you're streaming.
Yes.
So it gives you a chance to connect to your viewers better.
Yeah, no, that's hilarious. Let me.
You can just sit in a quest for 5 minutes and chill and chat with your viewers.
Yeah, that's pretty much the way it always goes. I'm also one of those viewers who I put the game second, which annoys a lot of people. Like, I will always, priority is always chat for me. Just because I like seeing everybody find out how they're doing.
You can tell him to release the ones he's trapped that we've already killed.
Sure, release them now. It'd be great. All right. I am exiting out of this fine mess. I think
I like the guild name, by the way.
I actually don't know what the name of my guild is. Is that bad? That's Sir's Guild
Yes.
Geezers only. Yes, I agree. By the way, while we are here, I should probably give you guys airship buffs. So if you want to follow me